A pillow, that's called popping off.
Yo, but Murda, tell him how when Ja threw the pillow, I see your bitch ass nigga, your pillow back, right? Remember I asked him?
Yeah, you asked him if he want the pillow. He said no.
I'm not going to sit.
Threw the pillow at him.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and lie and fabricate anything. You know, Murda started everything.
What?
You know, I try to de-escalate it. You know what I mean? Because I want it. Like I said, I love overseas, man. I love going to Turkey, Istanbul.
Yeah.
I love going to India. I love going to Australia.
Yo, somebody tell me this. What's the official expiration date for clout chasing? Because I need answers. Is it 30, 35, 40, 45, maybe even 50? Like, where's the line for real? At some point in life, certain antics are supposed to be beneath you, and that's just grown folk code. Now hold up, this whole Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda versus Ja Rule situation is straight up wild. These two jumped online, spinning a story, trying to sell the narrative that they almost got Ja Rule up out of here, and you won't believe how bold they sounded. But listen to this. Even in the video they dropped, you can clearly hear.
On the plane, trying to punch suck ass up, you fucking sucker.
And then boom, we get this TMZ footage. And hold up, you can clearly see Ja Rule was ready for whatever with both of them. This wasn't no quiet back and forth either. Ja looked like he wanted all the smoke, period. It feels like one of those moments where Tony Yayo probably assumed he was the only one hitting records. You know how that goes, thinking the narrative is safe until another angle pops up. And girl, do you know the very first person Tony Yayo reached out to after all that? DJ Vlad. That's right. The second he stepped off that plane after the run-in with Ja Rule, Yayo allegedly called Vlad like, bro, I just got into it with Ja. I'm pulling up ASAP for an interview. Now listen to this. Vlad better be cutting six-figure checks every time because the urgency was crazy. The man didn't tap in with his family, didn't grab his luggage, didn't do anything but make a beeline to DJ Vlad's platform. And just when you...
A pillow, that's called popping off.
Yo, but Murda, tell him how when Ja threw the pillow, I see your bitch ass nigga, your pillow back, right? Remember I asked him?
Yeah, you asked him if he want the pillow. He said no.
I'm not going to sit.
Threw the pillow at him.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and lie and fabricate anything. You know, Murda started everything.
What?
You know, I try to de-escalate it. You know what I mean? Because I want it. Like I said, I love overseas, man. I love going to Turkey, Istanbul.
Yeah.
I love going to India. I love going to Australia. You know, I love going to Australia, the Gold Coast.
I wanted to hit him. Ye said, chill, don't fuck up the flight. So once I realized I'm not going to, hit the little nigga, it was like, fuck it, let's just troll him. Yeah. That's why a nigga pulled out the camera and just started trolling him. Because, nothing wasn't serious going to happen with, Ja Rule on the plane. So we were just having fun with this shit, man. It was actually funny.
As long as
it was good promotion for the Real Report. We popping right now. The Real Report. Shout out to the Valium. That was great promotion. What a way to start the podcast with a little bit of drama.
And look, for me, I'm going to be honest with you. For me, we on the Real Report show. It was actually funny, man. It was something that you could look back and laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I said it for the third time. Ja could have got on the plane, put his bags up there, not said nothing, throw his headphones on, and go watch one of them new good movies on Delta Airlines. Because they got the nice TVs and they got the good cookies on there.
They got some good movies.
So I'm thinking about my flights. For me, y'all, everybody's thinking about everything. Everybody knows me for smoked duck in Morocco.
Oh.
Y'all know me for, the Swiss Alps eating bison.
Caviar pancakes.
No more caviar pancakes. Because that jet budget, 50 ain't paying that jet fuel. He ain't paying that much. 50 ain't paying that jet fuel. He ain't doing that, man. So we would have been 86th off all flights, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Nigga, it was some word in the crew said if I would have hit him, man, I would have been legit for real, like super, like it would have been crazy, man.
Yo, listen, that jet fuel. 50
I know, but you made me think about the flight. Yeah, it would have been a little crazy, man. I swear I wanted to so bad because the guy was acting.
Maybe one or two flights, but when you have your own shows, you definitely not taking the jet to Morocco.
I hear you on that one.
On his dime, that's definitely not happening, man. But yo, that's what went down, man. And you know, I'm over it,
was fun.
man. It was fun.
It was hilarious. It went viral. It was good. We just did
Yeah.
TMZ a little while ago.
Right.
It was good. Everything was fun, man.
It's definitely, man. So
It was a good moment, man. It's
Ja
all over
Rule,
the blogs.
thank you for the promo, bro.
Now, even their own fans in the comment section was calling them out, saying,
Now, even their own supporters jumped in the comments section like, bruh, y'all are grown men. Why is this even happening? They were basically saying there's no real reason for this, especially when there's no personal beef with Ja Rule to begin with. The fans weren't buying it. They're like, y'all are just inheriting 50 Cent smoke and acting like it's your own. Hold up, because today on the Joe Budden podcast, episode 9002, Joe stepped in and flat out called this whole thing what it looks like, clout chasing. And listen to this, I might be wrong, but Joe could be the first mainstream voice to actually say it out loud instead of giggling on the sidelines. Everybody else seems content to laugh, repost, and ride the moment.
I have a lot of thoughts about this. I don't even know where to start. One, at our big age, I'm not. I can't speak for nobody else. Clearly, they got this lifelong, everlasting, never-ending beef going on. That leads to my second question. I get confused at Uncle Murda's participation.
Well, that was my question for y'all.
I get it that he's riding.
Yeah.
That comes off a way to me. That comes off a way.
Well, how?
If 50 want to carry this on, and Yayo, and they want to carry this on with Ja, when I saw 50 at the Knicks game, he basically said, it's forever, nigga. So, okay. I understand your way of thinking. I'll never understand the guy that didn't have nothing to do with nothing being so indebted to another man that you have to carry that out. That's not, my brain just don't function. I don't get that. I don't get that. Like, why is Uncle Murda recording me?
I agree.
Explain it to me. I mean, if there's an explanation.
I mean, I guess
it's loyalty.
And riding out for the team that you bought.
We too old for this. I said, me and you walking down the street and you get jumped, I'm fighting. If you got a problem with a nigga, we fighting. But if I just see your op sitting on an airplane and you not there, I'm not starting a fight with him or videotaping.
But are you gonna have a conversation with them?
Probably not. Unless he did something. You get what I'm saying? Like, we too old to just be carrying out beefs like we young boys. And to me, that's a step further than we need to do.
I think me and you, yes, we're too old, but I think the way that they carry themselves is some loyalty shit in there. Like your beef, I'm inheriting this beef. Even if I wasn't there for the start or whatever, but if I'm riding with you, I'm inheriting this beef. Because the flip side, if we do got beef, right? And let's just, I'm not saying that anybody has done this, but let's just say Josh Peoples was on bullshit and saw Uncle Murda, Dolo or something, they might roll him out because you down with them.
See, that's like some real...
I hate that too.
I hate it, but I'm just saying.
But
they could do it because Ja got attacked.
But my pushback to that is, who would be Ja's people that you speak of? Like, Ja is a family man, has been a family man.
That's why
Irv Gotti is gone.
Play golf 5 times a month.
Yeah, rest in peace.
I know
Irv.
he's not on it. I said if he was on that type of beef
Preem
shit,
is gone.
that's what you risk when you're cool with a nigga that got beef. I'm not saying Ja's on that. We know Ja. Ja's not, we know. He ain't think about that shit like that. But
listen, 50 won the beef with Ja musically. Like, that's established.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of people in the public thinking and believing whatever perception about Ja they have. Cool, that's understood. Outside of that, Ja ain't a pussy. Like, he ain't. Right. You can't just see him at a bodega and fucking bust him upside the head. He's gonna try to defend himself.
And the crazy shit is, Ja's in better shape than he might get.
Right.
It might get rough.
It might not go the way they want.
It might get rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like anything about it. But on the flip side, Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda are also starting a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a good excuse for this.
Says some.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'd like that. I mean, but some would say if I'm starting a podcast or you niggas is running around getting millions and millions of dollars, it's not, because we happen to be on the same plane, which a few things about even that, right? Nothing worse than your op being in first class with you. Like your op, you normally hope goes back to 27F. And then you could deal with being frustrated that, they're on the same flight.
They're on the plane with
Something about this 1010 flight. Everyone's on this. There's certain flights that everybody's on. And if you travel a lot, you should know what that flight is. They coming from all the Super Bowl shenanigans. This flight is lit.
Yeah.
So none worse than that, one. And two, my quick elitist thought. Exactly why you fly private.
I know you're
That is
fucking...
exactly why. And I get it. It's California. So that ain't cheap, but you fly private because the last thing you want to do is turn around and see Uncle Murda with his phone and recording you, calling you all types of bitch ass niggas and sucker ass niggas and all types of shit.
Directly behind you, too.
They ain't a few rows behind you.
I was like, oh, shit.
I don't want I'd rather be in 27F if it's my op. Honestly, fuck the first class shit. I don't want a nigga that want to fuck me up sitting right behind me.
Funny thing, I think both Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda are smart. They not dummies, so I don't think they wanted to do nothing to the job, but
it was just clown
heckle them, clown them, and troll them. Nobody wants to lose their flight privileges.
At all.
Not a soul. That's why niggas pay child support. That's one of the other reasons I kind of that I'm looking at this a certain way.
Because the main nigga ain't do nothing when he was in this flight. Gotcha.
Well, he just knows.
Be clear, when it was Ja and 50, it was a heavyweight match once upon a time.
Yeah.
It was big dog versus big dog. And I feel like there are big dog rules. So 50 and Ja, I think, should be able to be on a plane. And 50's another genius. So he ain't, nigga, we flying.
Ain't about to risk this.
But these niggas, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's the same story. Because the crew is always going to try to get something done,
of course,
so they could send it to and
earn points.
Yeah. I know. I'm glad nothing got shaken.
Yeah.
Glad all the video was out. Congrats to Yayo and Murda on their podcast. And I think their podcast is something they would be great at.
Now, this might be one of the rare moments where the internet is collectively siding with Ja Rule, and that alone should tell you something. Even Ja hopped on Twitter a few days ago and fired shots at 50 and Yayo, straight up saying, yo, your whole team pussy. And peep this, he hasn't done a single interview about it. Meanwhile, Yayo and Uncle Murda are on round 2 of talking about the same situation. You won't believe this. Ja has probably had podcast and interview offers lined up back to back, but he's choosing silence instead of a press run. That kind of restraint makes you pause, especially when Yayo's been beside 50 for over 20 years, flexing about money, jewels, and how good they're doing. Hold up. What if the loudest one in the room is actually the one feeling the financial squeeze? I'm just saying, sometimes the energy tells the real story. Now, I want to hear from y'all. What do you make of Joe Budden calling out Tony Yayo for this behavior? Tap into the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you.